All right, welcome back. And whether you are vegan, vegetarian, or just someone wanting to kick the packaged food habit that we all have a habit of doing, unfortunately, we will show you now how you can create an awesome pantry filled with some healthy, homemade plant-based staples to get you started. So please welcome the authors of DIY Vegan. We have Nicole Axworthy and Lisa Pitman. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
So first off, guys, I want to know how you guys got together, because you both have full-time jobs outside of this, but you worked together, you met, and were able to put this book together. Tell me about how you guys...
That's right. So we actually met just several years ago at a launch party for another cookbook author. Became really fast friends. We both have a real passion for vegan food and outreach. So that we did some projects together, and that eventually led to a book deal, which is amazing. Yeah.
Excellent. And so you're going to show us a little bit about how easy it is really to get your pantry and your kitchen ready if you want to veganize your appetite, right? So Lisa, you've been a vegan for 32 years, and it's not that bad, you're saying.
I'm still alive. It's amazing. It's true. So yeah, I'm going to show you this amazing, this is a very well-stocked vegan pantry. And you know, we pick these things up at Whole Foods because they have good quality stuff, but you can get this stuff at your local grocery store. And it should look like familiar foods. We just use them a little bit differently, and I'm going to give you some examples. So first we've got raw cashews. So raw cashews, you might put it on a stir fry, but we like to turn it into a cream and then make Alfredo sauce and ice cream and cheesecake with it. Like, it's incredible what you can do with raw cashews. Next we have chia seeds, which are amazing at soaking up liquid, which makes them a great egg replacer in your baked goods, but you can also use them to thicken sauces and to make like a quick jam.
Okay.
Like pectin. The coconut milk, we use like heavy cream, so it's a heavy cream replacer. You can even whip it like whipped cream and serve it with berries. It's just amazing. Coconut oil, it's solid when it's cold, so you can use it to like replace butter and make flaky pie crust and scones.
Okay, and a lot of people moving from, let's say, cooking with olive oil to coconut oil. I'm seeing it more and more often.
And you can use it like to moisturize your skin.
Yeah.
Like, it works for everything. You should have this in your cupboard for sure. And one of the more unusual ingredients is black salt. Even though it looks pink, it's called black salt. And it has sort of a sulfur flavor and smell. So if you're making tofu omelets or tofu scramble, it adds like an egginess to it. It smells like eggs.
Okay,
it's
so
amazing.
That's a good trick.
Amazing stuff.
You were talking about the almonds and being able to whip that and make that into a bunch of different things. So you need the equipment to do it to make it so easy.
Exactly. So having great equipment makes cooking fast and way more fun, right? So we have a high-powered blender. A blender, you might use it for smoothies. We also use it to grind nuts and grains into flours and to make thick batters, so like turning cashews into cheesecake. You need a blender like this. And a food processor we use to make nuts and seeds into butters, and it makes the most incredible soft serve ice cream just from frozen bananas. You just throw it in there, mix it up, and it's
and that's it.
One ingredient. Okay. We also use our microplane. We love it's add a little citrus zest to your recipes, makes everything taste super fancy, like you're a chef.
Yes, like you're in a restaurant. And I know a lot of people, even with almonds, they make their own almond milk.
Absolutely. So Nicole's going to show you this almond milk right here.
Yeah. Okay. So Nicole, this is pretty easy then.
Yeah.
To do.
So we wanted to show a few recipes from the third chapter of our cookbook called DIY Your Dairy-Free Staples. There's so many great dairy-free products on the market these days, but they're so easy to make at home. We do have non-dairy milk here, which is as simple as blending nut seeds or grains in your blender with some water, straining it, and that's it, you're done. You've got your milk ready to go. Then we've got whipped cream, which is made with coconut milk and a little sweetener. I also like to add agar to the process, which is made from seaweed, but don't worry, it's flavorless, so your whipped cream isn't going to taste like seaweed.
What does that do?
It gives it some structure to help hold those nice soft peaks. It's similar to gelatin, actually. And then we've got cream cheese and a sliceable jalapeno cheese.
Right, so this is the thing. I think we were talking earlier, and I think the thing about going vegan for a lot of people, you love cheese.
It's the cheese.
Cheese and dairy products, it's really tough. So this looks great, but you're saying that this is pretty easy to make at home too.
It is. So both of these are made with water-soaked cashews, and then we add a probiotic, which is just a digestive supplement that you can buy at any supplement store. Just make sure it says vegan on the label. So that creates that authentic cultured tang to the cheese, right? And then the jalapeno cheese is also air-dried. We let it air-dry for several days so that it creates that familiar cheese rind. Also really enhances the overall flavor, so it's amazing.
All right, so it's just a matter of putting the ingredients together and kind of drying it in that round shape and letting it ferment for a little bit.
Let it do its thing.
The magic, right? It does its own magic. You just watch it.
Okay, so I'm going to taste a piece of cheese because this is one of those things where I think I would have trouble.
It's good.
Oh my goodness.
It's really good.
This is really good.
Yeah. So the cheeses are kind of one of those things that might seem intimidating to make at home.
Yeah.
But Lisa and I are actually going to be showing the entire vegan cheese making process at the upcoming Toronto Veg Food Fest.
Right.
That's happening September 9th to 11th at Harbourfront Centre here in Toronto.
Okay, and
Come join us.
And how, yeah, for sure, we will. And I just want to ask you, how has going vegan changed the way you feel about, just, physically about your body and the energy that you get? Because this is, I think, one of the motivators for a lot of people who are thinking about going to that lifestyle.
Absolutely.
I think when you're eating nutrient-dense food, you're getting all the good stuff from it all the time, and your body's not wasting any energy digesting stuff you don't need, and you're just full of energy that way. It's fantastic.
And
I love it.
A lot of people thinking that it may be expensive to do this. What do you say to them? Is it something that you can, like you said, make a lot of the
Making
dishes
your own.
yourself?
Yeah, like making your own stuff certainly is a way to save money, but a lot of the stuff that we're talking about, like oats, almonds, you might be buying those things anyway, but you can now make them into all these dairy-free, amazing recipes. It's easy
Okay,
and cheap.
perfect. Thank you so much, Lisa and Nicole. They will be part, as we mentioned, of the Toronto Vegetarian Food Festival, which takes place September 9th to 11th at Harbourfront Centre. For more info, you can visit breakfasttelevision.ca. More BT when we come back. Stay with us.